So remember, that's where your the pickup is.
The words is where I talk.
Today, Junior.
I'm
sorry.
Did you actually hit play yet?
Yeah, it's recording.
I just want to know how your Bulbasaur is.
Do we have hey, yo, I don't know.
That's a very ambiguous
it is
response.
Oh no, wait. Now you're on.
Say, I'm not stupid. I'm learning.
Well, what's that?
Was he the only one off?
Boys have penises,
Because,
girls
like,
have vaginas.
Yeah, I probably could have kept it that
Keep
way.
it that way.
Fuck you. Boys have penises, girls have vaginas.
I went through
back in 1980 something.
I went through last week's episode when I was cutting clips off TikTok, or for TikTok rather. I was so exhausted during that show. Like, I'm watching. Usually I have like kind of pep in my words and everything. There's like, I was watching. I'm like,
You need more cocaine.
I was so tired. Like, my voice dropped a couple notes. Like, yeah,
Bueller. He's not here, sir.
It was
Bueller.
bad. That was like, that was day 5 into the carnivore diet.
doing that?
So fucking. This is day 16. No, yeah, day 16.
How do you like it?
The last like 3-4 days, I've finally gotten over that hump of like not having carbs and calories and using body like fat for energy.
Hump.
You know, it's funny though because like Charlie
during the carnivore diet, all I eat is meat. It took like 3 seconds for a laugh to come out.
It took you 2 minutes to tell us about your new diet. You're like a vegan.
I am like a vegan.
Hey, guess what, guys?
No,
I'm dieting.
Did you ever see the he's a pretty physically fit looking dude. He's got long red hair and a goatee.
Seamus.
No, on TikTok,
Carrot Top.
he rags on.
He was not anymore.
Yeah,
but
he was
yeah.
huge.
And even he admitted, not to cut you off, even Carrot Top was like, yeah, it was weird.
Yeah,
and everyone looked at me like, and I was like, yeah, the first time I saw him when he was jacked.
Because he wanted to continue his comedy.
Yeah, it was killing his comedy.
It was killing
because it was like, well, you're funny, but
now
why
we're
are you so
afraid of
jacked? yeah.
Are you gonna punch my head off if I don't laugh?
Is this the part where I laugh? I'm not sure.
I'm nervous.
I wet myself.
No, so this guy, he started out as like a mock towards vegans. He'd be like, how dare you try to press your all meat diet? And he's dressed in like neon pink. He's like Richard Simmons, except in good shape. You know what I'm talking about? And then he started doing mimics, like mock videos, like, don't try to change my
He has long hair?
Yes. It might be blondish red.
I think I know who you're talking about.
He's fun.
He does. Maybe it's a different person, but I was going to say he does politics and stuff too. Maybe
He
not.
does do mock videos on politics.
He was at the rally in D.C. like a month or so ago.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
He's
I saw
fun.
he spoke there.
I forgot
where they stormed the castle and
No, that was a year.
Buffalo
or so
Head?
ago. Yeah, that was a year ago.
What,
A different guy.
What year is
That was
this?
22.
Nice.
Whatever.
Let me see if that's right. I just got...
already checking it. But.
Yeah, well, I just got a heads up from an outside fact. I've hired an outside fact checker.
You mean
now.
Putin that's sitting over on the camera?
Yeah, Vlad, way to go, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
Did you really bring him for a fact checker?
No, but
I hope
No,
not.
Putin just sits here and just creeps on our show. Hey, Putin, what's up?
no, not that guy. Jesus Christ!
Boy, this show's starting off great.
This dude eats a raw liver.
Liver King?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a different guy.
So what do? You do like eggs for breakfast?
But that doesn't really count as meat.
well,
Stuff like that?
Yeah, I'll have for breakfast. I'll have like bacon and 4 or 5 eggs,
But no
scrambled
cheese
usually.
or anything like that.
You can have cheese. Some
you can,
animal.
nice.
Some animal, because you're basically having fats and
Right.
replacing fat and stuff.
I probably could do this. Maybe I should.
I did it just for kind of a
Test?
yeah. I
Kind of
was
see what
like,
happens?
Yeah.
What differences have you noticed?
The biggest difference right off the bat, and I just noticed this like yesterday, is I've gone like 8 or 9 days completely pain-free in my lower back. Because a big thing on the carnivore diet and keto even is they say it knocks down a lot of inflammation in the body. So that's, a lot
Which
of,
makes sense. You're depleting your body.
And which, again, is one of those things I didn't really pay. Every day after work or every other day, I'd be kind of sore just from being up and about.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like before I got hurt is not a ounce of pain, which I'm like, man, after I'm going to do this for 4 weeks. I got 12 more days to go.
No carbs whatsoever? No breads, nothing?
No breads, no vegetables, no fruit.
I was going to ask about fruits
nothing.
and vegetables. Is that healthy, though? I mean, it's not sustainable over a long period of time, I wouldn't think. I mean, you got to have some
no
sort
fruits
of
and vegetables. Well, I still have multivitamins and whatnot, so I still take those.
So that kind of supplements for your fruits and vegetables. Gotcha.
Obviously, fruits and vegetables is the better way to get a lot of vitamins and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's sustainable. Although, I stand corrected. When I was watching some videos, researching it before I actually went into it, the doctor I was watching, he was talking about he knows people that have started it and continued it through, he was on the 8th month of carnivore, not keto, carnivore.
Right.
And he said a colleague of his is on year 18 of carnivore diet. So obviously it's sustainable.
Right.
But again, you're training, the biggest things you're supposed to do is one, inflammation in the body and cutting out sugars and all this bullshit. 2 is the pH level. It's supposed to drop the pH level in your stomach because you're eating all this bullshit bread and all this fast food and all this other processed junk. It becomes so easy. It is. It becomes so easy for your stomach to break that shit down when you actually eat something hearty. It sits for a long time. So what that does is raise the acid in your stomach to make it easier to break this kind of stuff down.
Right.
Also, you're training your body, instead of burning calories and carbs first for energy, to burn fat. That's why this is a high protein, high fat diet.
Nothing more pretentious than a guy telling us how he diets. Go on.
So while I was doing... I should have paused and we all should have looked at...
Yeah.
But yeah, the biggest, I think, the most positive thing is kind of something I just happened to realize is the pain in my back.
Yeah, that would actually make me almost consider trying it.
I'm going to tell you right now, just hold questions till the end.
I'm going to forget with my ADD.
The first couple days is this is
They
good.
make medicine for that.
And by the time I was on
marijuana. Boy, was I self-medicating for the first 37 years of my life. Oh, wait, no, I haven't been able for the last 2 years. Question.
But hold the questions to the end.
God fucking
That
damn
was
it.
literally 30 seconds ago.
I'll tell you this, though.
God,
in going through all this, I was exhausted after day 4 and 5, and we did.
I remember,
podcast.
dude.
I was so fucking tired.
Level was down.
Oh, and you go through insomnia too, which I read that because I wasn't 3-4 days straight. I was tossing and turning all night.
But now you can sleep. Your
In the last probably few days, half this last week since Tuesday or Wednesday, I've had solid sleep. So I feel like I've gotten over, like I said, that hump.
Take melatonin.
Oh, I give him roofies.
No, I didn't even take that.
No.
While I was tossing and turning, we have Z-Quil, and I'm like, I don't want to do. I took that for a couple nights, and
See,
that
the roofies help.
didn't really.
He doesn't notice when I say certain things.
Oh, I know. I just so used to it. I just don't. It's kind of like his wife. I just don't pay attention anymore.
Ignoring.
Yeah.
He's definitely ignoring you.
Yeah. But now, all in all, I'm energy levels starting to go back up and everything. I'll say this though, I'm not huge on pancakes. I had the biggest fucking craving for a stack of pancakes.
That's strange.
And hash browns because I can't have
Hash browns
potatoes.
are good.
Sounds like he's got the munchies.
Yeah, he does.
Dude, I have the biggest fucking munchies for just anything carb.
For meat.
I love meat. Anyway, what's your question?
I hope you forgot it.
No, I didn't.
Damn it.
Do you need an appendix to do this diet?
I don't
I'm
know.
just curious. Because I'm obviously, in all
Some of
seriousness,
us aren't handicapped with missing body parts.
You lack the appendix.
yes.
Yeah.
He also lacks the certain appendage.
No, in fact,
Parts of the appendage.
No, in fact, my appendage is so awesome, it shoots diamonds out.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I want to talk about it.
I
Hey,
know.
how about some more of those
They
diamonds?
were literally called blood diamonds. I'm telling you that right now.
The-
Take that for what you will. There was blood and there were diamonds.
I can actually feel that in my ears.
I always envisioned that you bled when you peed anyway.
No, that's just the weekly thing we go through. Monthly.
Period.
It's called a menstrual cycle. Don't you care about my I just fucking wailed my finger. Fuck me.
He's a roller coaster of emotion. Holy
What is happening?
I'm PMSing.
Hey, James, remember when I said next time we do a show, it should just be the two of us?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, see you guys later.
All right. I just wanted to get that on camera.
All right, that's a wrap.
All right, that's gonna be the whole clip for TikTok and YouTube, whatever.
Dude, speaking of TikTok, you know you can upload up to 10-minute long videos now?
He basically just said that
I did.
by saying you would upload that whole first clip.
Oh, he usually cuts it, edits, does like a 15
I didn't even know that, though.
Yeah. You can upload.
Do you have to be like...
It's not camera on the TikTok. You have to record the video.
Oh, yeah, that I did know.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Don't you guys think that kind of defeats the purpose of TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of becomes
real
YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
So you're just watching a video now.
When YouTube first dropped, it was like the first
1
videos
2
were
minute
like
long videos
yeah,
tops.
it was really, and then it went up to 10, then an hour. Now it's there's 10 and 12 hour things on there now, like 20-hour loops and stuff. Like
Pass.
They have, if you would like a song, and I'm talking like
Literally
you don't know,
type, yeah.
Hey, well, it's a
like
camera,
repeat, like, oh, I'm gonna take this 4-minute song. It's on repeat for 10 hours.
All you literally Date Rape by Sublime 10-hour long version.
yeah.
And it'll just, for 10 hours straight, it'll loop the song. You ever really wanted to learn the lyrics?
He does it in his truck. There's like 18 lyrics in that whole song.
I know.
Date
I
rape.
gotta get this.
Date rapes while listening to date rape. That's what he does in his vehicle all the time.
It's a
truck.
It's okay.
His wig party truck.
Yeah, my wig party truck.
His truck.
I drive the dick wigs.
I mean, what if I just wanted to say vehicle? What's the big deal, guys?
This is true.
Yeah. Is
It
it
is-
electric? It's electric.
No, it's not.
You would drive an electric vehicle.
But here's the thing, though.
Nah.
And it's funny that you mentioned that because it
Seems
is.
kind of expensive, and I'm cheap.
Yeah.
Plus,
But you'll save money.
fuck
You'll
that
save.
fuel.
You'll save money in the long run.
That's true. But I
I'm
don't.
all about saving money.
Yeah.
So,
But then there's also...
speaking of trucking, they're
You were
talking
about to go down
about.
a rabbit hole. I'm glad. You
I was, yeah. I'm glad he stopped
I'm glad you didn't.
me. Yeah.
Let's move on.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. It's
Electric. They're talking about trying to make trucks, like class A,
All
A
electric?
all electric. But
There's rumbling of it, but I don't know.
what if you actually look into it? It's actually not fully electric. It's like electric drivetrains. That's it. The
Wow.
rest is mostly or electric motoring of some sort to like the differential to the rear, stuff like that. But for the most part, it'll still be diesel. Thank God.
Yeah, I just don't see it going full electric yet. Maybe in California. Well, in California they are. They have to. I think by the 2025 or something like that, they're going to be... Everything in California is going to
Yeah,
be electric.
I'm sorry. I love Elon Musk. I would have that baby. I would have that guy's
I don't
love
know.
child
You know,
if I
there's a
could.
lot of things, Elon Musk things are coming out. Like, I think that guy's the devil. Like, there's stuff, he's so American here, but then you get his tweets in, like, China's version of TikTok or Twitter and all that shit. And he's, like, pro-China over there. I'm like...
He's a businessman.
He is
I
a
was gonna
businessman,
say,
but I'm
that's-
like... But,
You don't become a billionaire for being a good
so,
guy.
two
that-
things.
That's true.
I got to give a shout out to my buddy Hubbard because I totally spaced when we did the
Apparently you're right there.
yeah, Hubbard, you're right there.
Hi, Hubbard.
Hubbard, this is Rich, James, myself, you know, Putin in the back here. You can't see.
He's the cameraman.
He's right there. There. He's over there.
We should have a game when people listen to this back. Every time you guys say Putin, you have to drink.
I'm not getting involved in any
I watched-
drinking affiliated events with you guys because
Last time you almost killed us.
That's right.
I didn't fucking
I time traveled twice.
once to the fridge and once to the basement.
No, it wasn't the fridge. I once to the outside of the side of the house and once to the floor in the bathroom.
When I found him bare ass in the grass, it was awesome. I just had my way with him, and then
he didn't tell anyone for 45 minutes that he found me.
Yeah, because
I got to keep going to look. You just go back to check if anyone else is looking.
get back for more rounds.
Hellfire was like
Where's his pants?
Hellfire was like,
I do.
where is he? He called me. Where is he? I don't fucking know. I left. You guys were all up and talking.
My work is done here. Time to go home.
No, but we talked about the whole baby boomer with the if there was a draft now that it's equality, you know, women cannot be drafted. I made the comment in the last podcast about how, you know, what would, you know, men would. We're going to talk about this in a little bit, but you know, men draft dodging. How would women draft dodge? Get pregnant. You can't send a pregnant woman to war.
Yeah, that's about right.
So if they did institute a draft, how much you want to bet there would be another baby boomer phase?
It's pretty.
Well,
I can see the logic in that.
I
reasoning.
spaced.
That would be damaging, though.
Oh yeah, because the first baby boomer phase wasn't damaging.
That's what I mean. We
Yeah.
have another one.
Imagine inflation. Then.
Yeah, because of course, as Americans in this perfect culture that we live in, we've learned from all of our mistakes. We're not repeating the process.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Well, history doesn't repeat; it rhymes.
I forgot that him and I had said we're talking along those lines, and he had made that reference too, and I totally spaced. Totally presented it as like my original idea. So I'm sorry. I just had to give that shout out to him. And then 2, I forgot. That's it. I forgot the second thing I was going to say. Is 2 things.
Thank God. So what do you got?
Speaking of drinking
You're
games,
cute.
I watched
Nothing?
I watched the State of the
Is
Union.
the door locked?
It was a drinking game on YouTube, and they played the State of the Union, and there was like everyone had basically bingo squares, and it was different things like Biden will stutter, forget what he's saying, or they'll mention January 6th. It's like squares like that, and like, it was a drinking game.
God.
Turns out everyone that was watching, everybody fucking won. Everything that was on the squares, everyone's obviously had the sheet was different.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking won by the end of it. Everybody had drinks.
Well, it's a good thing it wasn't for money.
Oh boy.
Because then how do you
Super Bowl
how's that
squares?
pay out?
Just print extra money like
No.
they do in the government. It's like,
Super-
everyone wins.
How's that pay out?
Super Bowl squares? Joe Biden squares?
It's pretty much what
Next
it was.
State of the Union. All right. 10-1. The spread is 6. And if you land on this square exactly, you win $1 million.
Did you watch it? Did you watch any of it? There's so many clips on TikTok, you can't miss it now.
Yeah, I clipped it. A lot of it.
Did you watch any of it? No? Well,
No, I try not to get too involved.
I
it
didn't watch.
wasn't a State of the Union. It was a fucking campaign.
Yeah, no.
It was
Oh,
a
yeah.
campaign.
Well, it's the mid-season for him. He's got to have a strong second half now.
There was
He's going to be campaigning.
Normally, State of the
So it's
Union
like the
is like,
Bengals,
this
huh?
is where we're at. This is what we're doing right now. This is how far we've come.
We're
There
getting
was
better.
nothing in his speech that was saying what we're doing right now or where we're at right now. It was all things he wanted to do in the future, which is what you would say during a campaign trail.
Yeah.
There was until the very end. He said, "Oh, we're gonna cure the very end." He goes, "The State of the Union is we're strong because the American people are strong," and then it ended. I'm like, what?
Well, it makes me feel good.
Yeah, they're like, oh, good. That's basically
That works for me. I'm pretty strong.
I was to say, I'm glad someone finally realized my strengths.
Thank you.
That's what I appreciate about you, Rich.
They're
Nobody watched Letterkenny here?
No, actually, I have not.
Who? Letterkenny. It's a show on Hulu. It's actually funny.
no.
Yeah, it
When
is.
the fuck am I gonna have time to watch that?
Between all the time you have.
Okay, Kamala.
That was actually a pretty deep response, though.
I was going to say.
Point to Charlie on that one.
Holy shit.
Between all the time that you
I
had,
think I just hurt my own head with that one.
That's all he's got.
yeah, the mental gymnastics it took for him to get
I'll
there.
take it.
Charlie's gonna disappear for a couple months now to recharge.
I'm going to take a nap
Between
now,
all the
guys.
time you had, that was like really philosophical.
I'm tired.
Who are you?
Who said that to me earlier?
Because he's in the Whig Party. That's why he's in the Whig Party.
The
You really should get up to the camera and let them see the Whig Party,
Yes. Okay.
the badge.
Uh,
All right, let's get him out of here.
okay.
Where's that mute button?
Wow, Rich. And the best part is, I love doing the podcast with Tyler. I love doing the podcast with you. But I always get excited when one of you agree. And I'm not gonna lie, when he asked yesterday in the question, he's like, "Who wants to do it?" And I'm like, "Huh." We had a good time with Rich last time. I'd like to do another one with Tyler, but I'd do another one with Rich. You popped up and I'm like, who?
Fucking Pillsbury
What are you, an
Doughboy.
owl? Is he an owl? Who? It's Rich.
Who is going to be coming to the podcast?
Me. I literally said it.
Oh, you were the only one coming to
New
the
Day.
podcast.
We gotta get him under control. We gotta get him under control, or it's gonna be one of those lost episodes.
Could you really imagine me intoxicated or under the influence of anything?
I'm gonna have to dry clean my seats.
There's already love stains in your seat. I sat in there before you came here.
Oh, so did I. Before you came here.
So we both came here.
So you
Right
guys
here.
are just soaking. You're soaking in each
Fermenting.
other's.
I'm fermenting. I'm
All right.
marinating. That's what I'm doing.
So
What the fuck are we talking about?
Let's roll, baby.
All right.
Let's hit some topics.
Yeah.
60 million barrels of oil collectively released by the United States.
The reserve, yep.
Yeah, but from our reserve.
And gas went up. Sorry, fuel costs went up, what, 30 cents in the last 3 fucking days?
30?
30.
Days.
3 days. It was overnight.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was literally overnight.
Yeah.
It went from 389 to 419 or some shit like that. Like, yeah. Yeah, so they released, they said they're going to release, which I don't know how much 60 million barrels of oil actually equates to. Like, what do we go through in a week or a day even in the United States? So, I mean, that sounds like a lot.
And yet Exxon and all these fuel companies have never been more profitable.
But they're sending it to Ukraine, to my knowledge anyway. They're not.
Your inside reports.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not releasing it to us. They're sending it to Ukraine.
But that's just like wrap your head around that. Exxon and all of those companies never been more profitable. They're having record profits.
They
Oh,
have
hell
records.
yeah.
Every few years, something fucking stupid happens in politics, and then suddenly, somewhere through all the cracks, you hear, "Oh, Exxon, all these fossil fuel oil companies have record profits."
Yeah.
They have record profits every 4 or 5
Well,
years.
it's cyclical. That's why everything is. And we're just the American stupid people.
and then we wonder why.
Yeah.
And then we
It's a
wonder
word.
why inflation.
That's a
is what it
fucking
is.
sexy word. I don't know if it was the word itself or you saying it. What? Inflation, Exxon.
He also claimed to create 6 million new jobs. And the fact is, he recovered them. He didn't create them.
Oh,
because
yeah.
You can't get rid of jobs at the beginning of COVID.
Well, now
and then
you-
bring them back and say, "Oh, I
prefer
created
you
work."
say resurrect.
Yes, he resurrected.
He erected.
Like the purple gloved Undertaker. He was resurrected. And not that fake ass Undertaker from '94.
The gray gloves?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Was it the gray gloves?
Well, the original gray glove.
Well,
But then the
Who was
fake
that
gray
Undertaker?
glove. I don't know. You know, I thought I meant
Wasn't-
to. I just recently, I think I meant to look that
There's
up.
nobody who ended up like maintaining a long career.
No.
Oh wait, was it Crush? No. See, now I'm gonna have to look it
You
up.
know, I don't
That's
know.
a
but yeah,
soda,
fact
you
check that.
liar. I'm not stupid. I know enough about wrestling. You know, that's not a wrestler. That's a soda.
Crush? That's Orange Crush.
No, there's
And that's
Grape Crush.
racist.
There's
I
Grape
think.
Crush.
It probably is. I don't know.
There's Grape Crush.
Yeah, it was
there?
Brian Lee.
Was it?
That's not. Yeah, it was Brian Lee.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
The more you know.
The more you know, the less you know.
When we do that from now on, what we should do, the more you know. The rainbow with a star.
It wasn't Crush. It was
Rich
Kane.
Bits.
Yeah, it was changed. Yeah.
And Primetime, Brian Lee.
Was he part of Chronic? No, who was the other guy? That
Not
was
that chronic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was Crush and somebody else. I can't remember the other guy though. Whatever. Yeah, I can't remember.
It's gonna bother me.
He looked like
It's the beauty of having computers in your hands at all times.
that's right, supercomputer. Speaking of supercomputer, actually, another thing that Biden brought up during his thing is he's gonna building a super semiconductor factory in the United States, which is what creates his chips, like in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Which, when he said that, that kind of alluded to something. This is brought up, I think, on Twitter of all places.
It was Adam Bomb.
Was it Atom Bomb?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Right.
right. It was Atom Bomb.
Right.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
and that's actually later.
The more you know.
The yeah, so they're the factories in Taiwan that make 63% of the world's microchips for vehicles and everything. Well, he's planning on building one here in the States, which kind of alludes to them getting ready to lose Taiwan. Because there'd be no reason to build, because it's obviously going to cost more money for the States to build it here
Oh, yeah.
and then employ people here rather than just outsourcing it.
Cool. All right.
Good old Reasonable Rich. Reasonable Rich is like, well, yeah, give up Taiwan. Fucking A.
Fucking hey, man.
That's one less mouth to feed.
That's
Or
conflict
60
we don't need.
Hey, that's what's up.
We need to hug. Everyone needs to just hug.
That's what's up, bro.
Reasonable Rich has become hippie rich.
And I haven't even smoked today.
I like it. Yeah, so in doing the losing Taiwan, all right, then another thing he brought up was lowering prices to end inflation. He said while he was talking, he goes, we could lower inflation by lowering wages and increasing poverty, or we could lower inflation by lowering prices.
Sounds about right.
He said he's going to lower inflation by lowering inflation.
I'm not even going to look at the camera in case he watches this podcast. I don't want
I hope he does.
That would be hilarious. Think about that for a minute. That's actually pretty interesting.
You know what would be hilarious if he watched this, listened to me say that, and then went, "Oh, that's a good idea."
I would like to think.
Man, I wish I said that.
Well, it was like I thought of it because the Family Guy episode where George W. Bush or George W. He's like, I want to watch TV. No, George, you have to do this. I want to watch TV. All right, 1 hour of Saturday morning cartoons, and then it's back to work. All right. I want to watch.
I'd like to think that if he was really watching this, he would fast forward all this boring shit and get right to the wrestling. And
Oh yeah.
Where's the no? That would be George. That's George
would be-
W.
That's
George
George W.
They talking about the Rangers?
Where are they talking about baseball?
Wait a minute.
Baseball. That's
God damn it! I missed the start of it.
Why? I missed
We
it.
getting baseball yet?
I've been talking, not until.
That's what I mean. What's going on?
April? I don't know yet.
We even going to get baseball? Probably not.
Maybe not until they're going to hold it off like in COVID until like August.
It has nothing to do with COVID this time.
I know it doesn't, but I mean, like COVID, they're just going to hold off right to summertime. Be like, "Oh, we can start now."
If the MLB is anything like Microsoft, they're just going to suspend the sales of Xboxes in Russia until this whole problem is solved.
They're not
this-
playing baseball in Russia.
They're going to suspend baseball.
I also have something for that too.
They're going to suspend baseball until the
Now that was a stretch.
It's
That was like an
if
absolute.
the MLB's anything like Microsoft, Xbox.
Did you pull a muscle stretching that?
No, he made such a good comment earlier.
Yeah,
it just depleted everything else.
No,
Hey guys,
what I'm saying is they're suspending all this random shit.
Well, if we talk about baseball,
They're going to suspend
Xbox,
baseball. Watch, they're going
Russia.
to find a way to suspend baseball because of the conflict in Russia.
No,
and Ukraine.
this is
Dude, there's talks about so many things.
America's pastime.
Yeah, war.
we're gonna keep Russia out of it.
Boom, got it.
Well,
Not baseball.
Yes.
We've been playing war a lot longer than baseball.
Name one current baseball player.
Putin.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Is Garcia Parra still playing?
Oh my god.
Yes, he is.
That was like 20 years ago.
No. He's still playing.
He saved a guy.
Remember,
You know
David
who saved a person?
David Hasselhoff.
No, he didn't save David Hasselhoff.
Why not?
He jumped.
Someone
into
should have
the
saved
bay
David
and actually saved someone from drowning once.
I think I heard that.
Yeah, it's a true story.
David Hasselhoff?
Yes, he exists.
Or Garcia Parra? Who saved somebody?
Nomar.
Well, David Hasselhoff on Baywatch a lot.
Nomar.
Yeah, he saved Pamela's tits.
No, what I was saying is no more. Please stop.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Rich.
Come on, I gotta get all my shots in now.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, from now to the end.
One shot you had to give me off camera.
All right. So he's building and buying in America. Refund the police was brought up. Secure our borders, which is a complete 180 from what
Hold
he
on a
campaigned
second.
on. All right.
Wait a minute. This all worked for Trump and they liked him. Let me try.
Yeah.
Way to go, stupid.
Basically. Well,
Well, I didn't know I was joining Rush Limbaugh's podcast today.
he's dead.
Oh, never mind.
It's not Weekend at Bernie's.
Not asking. Not asking.
Although a lot more fit Rush Limbaugh, I might add.
I bet you. Why do I have to be Rush?
Is he still alive?
No. Yes.
I didn't know I had Rush Limbaugh and Don Imus sitting next to me.
Imus.
They're both dead.
Am I dead or
Dead.
alive?
I have that stamp. So he brought up, when he ran, he was talking about decriminalization of border crossing, making citizenship easier and quicker, and when they were talking about building up the borders and making it harder to get across in 2016 and 17, that was all. Just this isn't Biden per se. This is more the left. They were saying that's xenophobic and racist. Now, as of this past Tuesday, everything that he was running on, he did a complete 180 on. And now they're talking about, we don't need to defund police, we need to refund police. I think I sent it to you. There was a compilation of Democrats in 2019, 2020 talking about we need to defund the police.
Oh, yeah.
A 2-minute video, just clip after clip after clip after clip.
Yep.
And I saw that, and I think I sent it to you.
You did.
And I'm like,
I laughed.
and then right at the end of it, it's Biden going, "We need to refund the police." He's doing all this stuff because I think a lot of Democrats see a red wave coming, and they're trying to get ahead of the curve. The problem is a lot of people, a lot of their votes came from the extreme left, like the fucking crazy ones, and now he's saying shit like this, and they're going to be like, the fuck? That's going to come out of left field to them, so they're going to lose that vote. And I think a lot of the people that are Republican or conservative or whatever, they're going to look at what Biden's saying and know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
So I don't think either of those sides are going to be like, you're not fucking switching my vote here. So I kind of think the Dems shot themselves in the foot when he was going through all this kind of shit, talking about all that. It's like, I understand what you're trying to do, but you're fucking up. Another thing is he wanted to make insulin affordable at $35 for a month's supply, which is what it was when Trump was in office.
Yeah.
And there was another clip I found, I think I also sent to you. It was verbatim. Maybe I didn't. Trump in 2020 talking about dropping the price of insulin per month to $35 for a month's supply. And then Biden in the State of the Union address talking about dropping it to $35 for a month's supply. And they played the two of them over top of each other, and verbatim, word for word, the exact same thing was said.
Oh, Jesus.
And just stuff like that comes
I
out.
bet you'll find that to be pretty accurate over, not just those two, but over time.
In a lot of things. And I know that. But and it's not so much what's said verbatim as like word for word.
Actually, there was old clips. I can't remember what speeches, but when Trump was in office, there was complete speeches he ripped off as well.
Oh, I'm sure there are.
That's what they do. I mean,
because they all have writers.
Yeah.
And it's like wrestling writers. Like, this storyline worked 10 years ago. Let's run with
they
it.
forgot about this one here.
Yeah. It's like, there's the internet now.
Wait, hey, you do realize that the 10-year mark is up, so we don't have to pay royalties on this one? Use that one.
we don't have to pay the ghostwriter anymore.
The thing is,
speaking of God,
the thing with the whole this bullshit is my argument was when Biden got in office, they did away with that, and insulin went up to like $300 a fucking month.
Yeah,
because my half brother's on it, so I saw what was going on here, and so when he's like, "Oh, we're gonna drop it down to $35," one, I was like, Trump already had that, and two, it's like you shouldn't have fucking raised it to $300 a month anyway. Like that's because a huge gripe with a lot of people as soon as Biden won. And that was one of the first things that they were talking about. There was a shit ton of people, including my own family, that are like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
there was the one video of the woman in court, like the VP or CEO of a company or something like that, an insulin company. And they were asking her questions like, so why did it go? Well, cause you're not giving me a reason. Why did it like?
Yeah, but yes, but I mean, pharmaceutical companies do that fucking all the time.
Yeah.
And not even farm companies.
But it was about insulin, or was it about EpiPens? No, it was insulin. It was about insulin. But real quick side note, he made a ghost comment and reminded me, a very close personal person to me just had a vasectomy. And the first words out of his mouth were, I'm going to ghost load the shit out of my wife. I'm like, I was driving, I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck did you just say? He goes, oh yeah, I'm going to ghost load the shit out of her, and there'll be no baby in there anymore.
I like the term.
I do like that. Ghost load.
I might actually get a vasectomy just so I can use that.
I thought about that, and I'm like, that's fucking
It's kind of like the carnivore diet. Why are you doing that? I was like, I don't know. I was like, why are you doing this? I have this line that I heard, and I want to use it.
Coming this summer.
not me.
One man, one vasectomy.
Well, that's something else.
Ghost load.
Starring Steven Seagal.
It's a new MCU character. Oh my god, what a train wreck he is.
Yeah. Speaking of train wrecks, we haven't gotten to the wrestling yet, but I'll let you go. Sorry. I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead on topics.
You're really fucking bad at segues right now.
Yikes.
You're making Rich uncomfortable. I don't know what to do.
So I'm going to go, guys.
That's just the energy drink kicking in.
We'll try this again some other time.
Biden refers to the troops returning in boxes with folded flags as a result of the burn pits in Afghanistan, which I don't know if either you know anything about burn pits in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were alluding to there. Like that one went over my head. But while they said that,
all of this is going over mine because I didn't watch this.
Well,
I'm informing you now. As he said that, or right after he said that, you hear Lauren Boebert in the audience.
You're the reason, Colorado or something like that.
Yeah, in the Colorado rep,
people said
booed. Yeah, they booed her. Well, obviously, Democrats.
You're the reason they came back like that. Is what she said.
She goes. There's a reason these people are. Or he goes. We don't need these troops coming back in a box with a folded flag. And then she goes, like 13 of them, referring to the ones that got killed by the bombing after they abandoned Afghanistan. I'm like, oh boy. Well, she's not wrong.
I mean, definitely a fucking gut punch. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah,
because even he was, oh, come on, or something like that. He made some remark.
I don't know. He just completely blew over it, completely ignored it, and just kept going. So yeah, that's the notes I took from the State of the Union. And then at the very end, right before he leaves, he brings up curing cancer. He's like, we're going to go after cancer. And again, he said that before, and I'm like, but then he said it again during the State of the Union. I'm like, so something we've been going after for decades. Again, you're just going to, just like that. It's like, we're going to attempt
Big Pharma.
No, his words were, we're going to end cancer as we know it.
Big Pharma's not going to let him. $1 billion.
Then I'm like, well,
$1 trillion industry right there almost.
They're going to end cancer as we know it. So they're like, change the definition of cancer or some shit like that.
Being white.
Fucking speaking, change the definition.
Oh yeah, you said
literally
has now been changed.
The second, if you look it up in Webster's, the second definition of literally is virtually. The exact fucking opposite.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
I sent him.
When was this?
I don't know when it happened.
Who authorized this? Webster?
No, Wikipedia
I'll have
did.
you know, Webster.
Wikipedia did.
Probably.
What is it? What?
I had my 30 down, and I was going through TikTok, just digging around a little bit, and I saw that, like, wait, I scroll, but I go back down. I'm like, I let it play a third time. I'm like, I put the phone down. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
That's virtually stupid.
Yeah, virtually fucking stupid.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Oh yeah, it's called paying taxes in this fucking country because now tweet is in the dictionary. Did you know that?
It's actually in it?
Yes, the word tweet is in the dictionary. And it refers to.
Yeah, but that's normal.
That's not really like that. That's not a. That doesn't.
That I expect.
That'd be like seeing yeet. No, in my opinion, tweeting should not be in the dictionary.
But we use it, and it has a definition.
What do you have against it?
I'm
That's what we've done
on your post. That's got to be called tweeting. That's like
That's
yeeting.
not what tweeting is. Commenting on a Facebook post is not the same thing.
Yeah,
as
commenting
tweeting,
on a
retweeting
post that you posted on Twitter.
You are an old man.
Yeah, you definitely are a part of the wig party.
You spend way too much time worried about weird things.
Dude, you're wearing your wig on your chin. You got to put it up on top of your head.
Oh, God.
So, there's a dick on my chin. God damn it.
Won't be the first time.
Shit. Poon's here. I don't know if he approves of
Drink.
that. God damn it. No, but that'd be like seeing, you've heard yeet, right?
Yeah, but yeet is not, I mean, tweeting is something, an action that we all do if we have a Twitter account.
That's true.
Yeah, and when you
Yeeting is just a dumb thing that kids made up.
It's just like dabbing and masturbation.
Nah, it's been around for a little while.
I wonder who came up with masturbation. Were they underage or were they
Some fucking genius.
was a fucking 40-year-old?
The guy who's probably in heaven thinking,
Bill Gates came
man, I should have charged for this. Fuck, I'd be a trillionaire.
Man, this is great. I should have patented this. Certain things you just should be able to patent. Touching yourself. That should be my idea. And every time someone does that, I get a penny.
That's what's up.
I would, like seconds, and I would be a millionaire.
Reasonable Rich says, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so past that, a nuclear reactor, 10 times bigger than Chernobyl in Ukraine, under attack.
Oh.
It's the largest in Europe.
And here's the best part. I have one of the people
the nuclear plant.
Yes.
I heard Chernobyl. I wasn't listening, but I was like, oh, I know Chernobyl.
He's reasonable.
But yeah, that's actually scary business.
Well, here's the thing. One of the people that I associate with due to the line of work I'm in, he's from Europe.
Yeah.
Came to America, work, school, etc., etc. He's like, you don't realize, because I was like, he was talking about it to someone else, and I'm like, yeah, I heard about them. And technically, he goes, no, Charlie, you don't understand just how much of an impact it would be if that went.
Well,
poof.
and the thing is, though,
Like, we
Russia's
would
not that
feel it.
stupid, right?
No.
Because it's so close to them. It's dangerous.
Well, there's a couple things. One is what was brought up. They're attacking the nuclear power plant.
Oh, yeah.
And their first initial reaction is like, well, they blow that up, and that's going to scare everyone else around them for taking Ukraine. But if they took out the building that had the actual rods in it and caused a meltdown, well, that's great, Russia. Now you just destroyed that, and you can't even go there.
Yeah,
so what was the fucking
and if
point
you're
of it?
seizing it, then you want to use it.
Yeah. There's
Right?
even if
There's no logical way to
No.
destroy it, and attack it.
right.
And I think they've got to be smart enough to know that.
It was. I would think so because everything.
Putin, why are you looking this up?
Oh God.
So about the masturbation, real quick.
Have you really? Did you look that up?
No,
'Cause that'd be
ancient
weird search
history.
history.
There are depictions of male and female masturbation
He did
in
look it up.
prehistoric.
Why did you say no?
Putin sent me this. Okay. There are depictions of male and female masturbation in prehistoric rock paintings around the world. Most early people seem to have connected human sexuality with abundance in nature.
confiscate his phone.
A clay figure of the 4th millennium BC from a temple site on the island of Malta depicts a woman masturbating. So it's women's
I
fault.
wonder if it's like the Dragon Men. That one was supposed to be like this in between. I don't know. It was Neanderthal and oh shit, I can't remember. It was this lost generation of the human species, or
Oh,
what
lizard
would
people.
become human. Yeah, no, but that's David Icke kind of stuff. That's somewhere else. I think.
Isn't David Hasselhoff one of those people?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, so apparently firefighters being fired at, trying to stop the blazes.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Because they go in there, and if there's artillery being fired and whatnot,
Yeah.
or Russians don't know who they are, whatever.
Yeah.
Which
It's fucked up.
it's fucked up because
This is a pretty depressing episode.
it was. This is like yeah.
I like when we talk about hood rat shit.
Fucking chicken lickers. Oh, wait, those are pedophiles. God damn it. Those are fun to talk about, too.
I didn't even have anything about pedos in this
Chicken-
episode. Bruce, you can count
not
that
my
one
fault.
too. And here he is, right there. That's him.
Can we? You're gonna get banned.
Yeah, you're gonna. I'm gonna have to censor you every time you're on. Just a blur
And
over.
you appear the most. So that's gonna be bad for James's content.
You have to
I
start
don't
doing
think it's-
solo talks all the time.
But I'm not so sure
Why
he's
is
been great
James-
for his content either.
Well, I don't know. We're doing something right.
so
More
I'm
and more
looking
people
for
are
another
watching
new
us.
co-host.
How's our Germany numbers?
I don't know. I haven't checked in a week or two. Actually, I haven't checked in a few weeks.
Are we up to 9?
I wonder what our Russian numbers are.
Sorry,
Yet.
more than Ukraine.
What if a majority of our listeners are from Ukraine
We're fucked.
and they're all running away? They're all exiting the
That's all they
country.
have left to live for.
Unsubscribe before my house blows up.
Just hit the like button, but don't tweet it or you have to comment.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Don't share it.
I haven't shared in a while, have I?
You haven't tweeted either, apparently.
I don't have you on Twitter.
Yeet.
I don't use to.
I've posted a few. I'm gonna dab the shit out of your mouth in a minute.
Yeet, yeet, yeet. Skeet.
yeah. I was gonna say that's.
Ski, ski, ski.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
What else you got?
Senator Lindsey Graham calls for the assassination of Putin, which is fucking
Ballsy to say.
stupid.
Like to
Not
see you
ballsy,
try
it's
it.
fucking stupid. No, because if let's say someone in Putin or Putin's administration sees that and be like, wow, they have senators, people in their government calling for his assassination. They said, well, he said someone should take Putin out because it would be a great benefactor to your country and your government. Which, all right. So now Putin would just go amongst his people and be like, look, we can't reason with these people. We can't.
Yep.
So just get more people on board with them. It's like, wow, good job, Lindsay.
I say Lindsay for president.
The Russians are protesting Russian aggression or against Russian aggression in Ukraine.
Russians are protesting?
Yeah, Russians are protests. Kind of like, we have protests here against our government.
Yeah, I was just...
The U.S. and Canada are supporting their right to protest against tyrannical government, quote unquote. And like 2 weeks ago, we had protests against the government.
Oh, yeah.
Mandates.
Oh, yeah.
The U.S. is saying, "Oh, you're doing a good job." Like, dude, fucking, what about back then?
Oh, don't worry about that.
That's basically what it is.
Worry about this.
And with the convoy, there's the U.S. Freedom Convoy, which you hear nothing about now because of Russia. So they had, I have written down here, it's like 2,500 vehicles. And I also heard numbers like 4,500 or something.
I've seen
like
a few videos of it.
Or 7,000, something like that.
Kind of cool, actually.
And they raised, there's two different ones. There was the Freedom Convoy and the People's Convoy.
I'll tweet it to you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Tweet it all over you.
God.
I'll retweet it.
I want to watch your tweet.
I'm going to retweet it.
This would be on Pornhub.
It's going to be called Tweeters.
And not the speakers.
Tweet team.
The tweet team.
Tweetback Studios. I don't watch a lot of porn.
Bullshit.
I actually don't. I really don't.
No, he watches hentai.
Is Putin happy he came to this now?
Yeah. I hope not.
This was a fine parental decision you've made.
2 weeks in a row.
I know. Oh, expose him young. Except Putin over there's like in his 50s, so he's safe.
Expose them young. Expose house. Have fun.
Expose them young, Pedo.
Wow.
Hashtag pedo.
Yeah, tweet that one.
Tweet that one. Yeah. It's called Joe Continuity. Charlie, try it sometime.
What? I actually didn't understand what you just said. I'm sorry.
James did.
Tim Pool was swatted again for the third time on
that
Monday.
one, you sent me that. I had to look into it. I didn't find a...
What do you mean swatted?
So...
People on his compound showed up during a show.
Oh,
or
okay. Right.
Police showed up during his show.
I thought you meant like literally swatted him. Like
somebody came up and hit him with a flat swatter.
Shit out of him.
Whack!
Talking about the old man.
Yeah.
He got hit.
Yeah. Somebody swatted him?
Who used a fly swatter? I got a bug catcher or bug zapper for that.
That's like a real slobber knocker.
That must have really stung.
Boy, I want some poppycock right now. Is that part of your meat diet? Poppycock?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, speaking of that, so what do you do for beverages? Are you allowed to drink coffee?
No, but that's the one thing that I was like, well, there's no way.
You can drink it like I do, right? You don't put anything in your coffee, really.
Sometimes milk.
Really?
I'll put like Equal or something like that in it, but I don't.
I
put,
drink,
No, I don't
for
put.
the most part, I usually drink
That's
coffee
worse
black,
than
too.
sugar.
yeah.
But no,
I know it is worse than sugar. It's usually one packet.
Before I started to do this diet thing,
You don't have to judge me, by the way.
Judgment free zone.
If I want to kill myself, I will.
All right. No, you won't. Bet you
I
won't.
might do it right on camera. Pretty depressed.
Listen to this guy.
All right, thanks.
Jesus Christ.
I really come here for camaraderie, and this is what I get.
Moral support. No.
And now I'm sitting next to Rush Limbaugh and Don Imus. It's pretty depressing.
Wait, I don't want to be Don Imus.
I don't want to be Don
Quack,
Imus
quack.
either.
I don't want to be.
I don't want to be Rush either. Can I get a new character?
Well, he can't be Rush because he's only eating meat.
It's true.
And he was a fat bastard.
Why do you think he
Yeah,
has
that's true.
over? He plans on eating a lot of meat. God, we're going to hell.
We need a soundboard, I think, for all those awkward
He's brought that up before, but
Yeah, dude, come on,
shit.
man. Now you got two hosts here. Two hosts, part of this host crew that have motioned for... I put up a motion. Gotta second it.
I guess.
It's part of... Yeah, he seconded it. He seconded it.
No, that's teetery.
I'm gonna host load you.
A loading sign.
Continuity.
Nice.
Yeah, so he was swatted for the third time on Monday, and then the fourth and fifth time on Tuesday.
Oh, you can't find any articles really defending I had a hard time finding anything from his perspective, like where they were just talking about what they were talking
From
about.
Tim Pool?
Yeah. Without watching, if you watch it, if you look up his videos, you can see his side of it. But there's been a few internet articles, of course, about what happened. All like, well, the what was the one term? The one somebody's hungry.
That was my stomach.
I've been hearing it this whole time.
I'm not meat.
Gobble
got?
gobble.
Anyway,
What do you got?
Controversial subject.
actually, there's slices of pizza out in the.
Nah, I'm all right.
Are you sure?
I have indigestion. Indigestion.
Anyway,
I wish Rugged Man did swat him. Is that what we're talking about?
bitch.
Where are we?
Swatting still.
Yeah.
Controversial subject matter was how it was.
Never gonna stop. No. Who wants to join the podcast? Might need to poop in your bathroom.
It was referred to that the topic, during the Tim Pool, quote unquote, Tim Pool podcast, with the discussion of controversial subject matter. I'm like, okay, what was so controversial about it? And did that really? They kind of almost painted it as like, well,
there was nothing controversial about it.
I know.
All they were doing is reading the news. And that's.
But the way it was, it seemed.
Although
like,
there's probably.
it seemed like a passively aggressive attempt to say, well, people will, find a way to silence these hate speakers.
Wow.
It was like a passively aggressive way to say that.
Are they made by Bose?
Bose?
Hate speakers? That Dre beats?
Actually,
Beats by Dre.
the seat in
Beats
my
by
truck
Dre?
is a Bose seat. No joke.
Does this work?
With batteries.
With batteries.
You should probably get on that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, this is like,
Continuity.
that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, now he's getting it.
Yeah, you know what? If I've done anything today, I've taught him to work continuity.
Yeah. And cyclical, which I already knew.
I guess he's got
Sure
lawyers
ain't
on
got
it.
shit on me, bro.
He's got lawyers on
You
it.
probably do have a
And
bigger vocab than I do.
the one thing he did say is they've traced it down to a bot located in California.
I saw that, yeah.
Constantly calling, saying there's a shooting or something on his premises, and then the police actually come in. There was the first time, it was back in January, when I think I sent that.
Yeah,
to
you sent me the video.
And you could see police on camera.
Walk right by the...
It's probably the same cocksucker that keeps calling me about my car warranty.
Well, when they
Call
start
you
showing
too?
up at your
Yeah.
house,
Fuck those guys.
Well,
I
for
don't
real,
remember.
right?
It usually comes up as spam or unknown number.
I always answer those calls and go, hello, spam.
I don't.
And then they make you wait.
The best part is...
That's when you answer it on the phone or the phone
Yup.
on the air.
It makes
He's
you
like,
wait.
"Oh, this is spam. Maybe I shouldn't answer." Then he answers it, and he automatically gets put on hold.
I love answering because I want to
Please hold for the next available representative. Are you fucking serious? Please hold for the next representative. Fuck this.
Yeah,
And-
wait,
on
you're
it.
trying to hustle
You really
me.
want
Don't wait.
to? You really want to fuck with them?
Wait, what do they have? Why are they making me wait? Must be worth it.
Yeah, it's
really-
the suspense.
You really want to fuck with them? I have a buddy who's in the car hauling business. Gets all the documentation for these vehicles that he's got to transport. I got one. Transported it over to him. I merged him in the call. He goes, yeah. He starts giving out numbers. Oh, sir, that's not bringing up any records. He said, yeah, because I'm fucking hauling it, you fucking retard. Bleep that one out so we don't get canceled.
No, I'm not going to.
All right.
There's
You're gonna
anti-Russia.
get kicked off of the tweeter again.
Twitter.
The
Twitter.
talk ticker.
I'm not in the tick and tick.
The dick talker.
Yeah. There's
knock.
anti-Russia propaganda, or just pushes all around the world. This is where it starts to get into what you know.
I'm this close to rubbing your tummy.
I know everything. It's just indigestion.
God, not the first one, but Russian
Wait,
vodka
I'm not the
is
first
banned
person
in
to rush his
Canada.
tummy? What? Yeah,
Russian vodka is banned in
There was
Canada.
Vodka sucks anyway.
Really? No.
It's vodka, baby.
No.
We're going to Sweden.
EA Sports is banning Russian teams in video games.
And this is what I'm talking
That's
about.
awesome.
All this stupid shit. This is what I was getting at earlier.
The
It gets
real
better.
I got an important question. Are we still allowed to watch Rocky 4?
It's a good question.
I'm watching. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Lee Camp
It's a great fucking movie.
Great movie.
4?
Yeah.
3 is my favorite, but 4 is awesome.
I even thought I must
I
crush.
think I'd have to 2 or 3.
2 is
All of them.
I
All
like
of
3.
them. No.
3's always been mine.
All of them were good.
You got Pete
The
Hogan.
best, 5.
Hell yes.
Oh God.
Tommy Good.
Rocky Balboa is actually surprisingly real.
Yeah,
That was really good.
I liked Creed.
I have
was
never
good, too.
seen Creed.
Creed. Oh,
Creed, the
And
first
I
Creed's
like
good.
Michael
The
B.
second
Jordan.
one is like, okay.
Creed with Drago's son.
It was all right.
Did you know they actually CG'd that fight?
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Creed, Apollo Creed Jr. or Adonis Creed, whatever. Adonis Creed.
You know, ever since you said something about my stomach, now it won't stop.
I told you I'm this close to rubbing your tummy.
You're not touching me.
Not while you're awake.
What the fuck?
Sleep in
That would
fear.
be a soundboard moment.
Sleep with one eye open, Rich. Reasonable Rich. Learn how to sleep with one eye open. No, he Adonis Creed, Apollo's son, fights Ivan Drago's son, and the person that got to play Ivan Drago's son, he's a fucking beast. Like
Who was it?
I don't remember his name, but he
Well, that's
Ivan
informative.
Drago's son.
Ivan Drago's
That's
son.
pretty informative.
He like dwarfs Michael B. Jordan in the movie. He's like a head taller than him, like half a head taller than him.
Is it Creed 2?
Yeah, Creed 2.
Yeah.
He's like
It's probably like a no-name.
got half a body width on him.
It was probably an actual boxer.
Oh, it just
Because that's what, like,
I was disappointed.
Florian,
But,
I don't know how to say that last name.
let me see. Is it Russian? Montanu. Let's go with that.
German Romanian.
all right.
There you go. But yeah, he just dwarfs him. And I was actually disappointed to see that.
6'4".
I was actually, yeah. Michael B. Jordan ain't 6'4". I was actually disappointed to find out that fight was CG'd. That's an intense fight.
I was
scene.
hoping it was real.
Yeah. Fuck
The
yeah.
first Rocky movie's real.
Well, no, which,
You couldn't tell by every shot
No,
they landed.
which-
It's like literally every punch.
no.
Like, no one's keeping
What-
their hands up. Why?
What movie, which
Boxing
Rocky
was weird
was
back
it?
then.
Sylvester Stallone.
They didn't try to. They didn't figure out blocking until the early '90s.
Oh, we can put these hands up?
Fuck.
Put your hands up. Oh. No,
We need to get you.
no.
Need
But
Xanax.
Sylvester Stallone does it in an interview. He talks about how, I believe it was Rocky 4, during, like, no, it was Mr. T. Not Booker T, sorry.
Booker T. Washington.
Mr. T, when I think it was Mr. T, during Rocky
Tell me
3.
he did
when
not just say that.
he punches him in the chest.
Sucker!
He punches him in the chest
Where'd you
so
even come
hard.
from?
He punches him in the chest so hard during the film of that movie, during the filming, that he actually put Sylvester Stallone in the hospital.
I did hear that.
Yeah. So when I saw the fight in Creed 2, I'm like, that's awesome. And then at CG, I'm like, fuck, that sucks.
No, I hate it. I hate Rocky.
Still a
I
good
hate the
movie.
whole series.
No, still a good movie. Fuck that.
Lee Camp, a podcaster taken off of Spotify, who was associated with RT America, which is a Russian government-backed U.S.-based news channel. That was in
doesn't that
D.C.
mean retweet?
That is a retweet. And now
Retweet America.
They shut him down.
Love React.
They shut the whole thing down. Here's the best one. And there's I'm sure there's more, but this one really caught my eye. I'm like, this is special. Russian cats banned from the International Cat Federation. It's like a dog show, but for cats.
What a bunch of pussies.
We've gone
Am I right? Am I right?
yeah.
See, this is what I was getting at earlier with the whole banning shit and stopping shit in Russia. It's why? What the fuck does cats have to do with the fucking dispute? What the fuck does Microsoft, Xbox sales? What the fuck does vodka have to do? Who the fuck cares?
Because the United States is good at rushing to conclusion.
Oh, come on. Come on.
My question is, are we going to rename Russian dressing like we did French fries and shit back in 2000?
You know what? All
Wait,
right,
what?
so can I
Remember
just
French fries?
I got something I need to
we
say.
We renamed those back after 9/11 to Freedom Fries. And
Oh,
what was
Listen, last time I was here, I find this whole conversation fascinating because last time I was here, he thought the Soviet Union still existed. Like, dude, what are we doing here?
No, I didn't think it still existed. I fucking listed off names, and you guys.
just words come out of my mouth. I don't know what they mean.
It's better than shit going in my mouth. Can't do that on YouTube.
Rich, we
Now you're a Russian expert.
I rushed to learning things.
I'm glad.
shitty
I'm
joke.
glad. I'm glad you Googled it after the show.
Yeah, so they're banning all this shit from Russia, but they're also Facebook is allowing the support of neo-Nazis that here I get Facebook allows praise of neo-Nazi Ukrainian battalion if they fight for the Russian or against the Russian invasion.
Cool.
So that's an enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of base.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did you see Klitschko though?
But now they constantly call Trump and right-wingers fucking Nazis and racists and banned them all off the internet. But
did you see my man Klitschko though?
yeah, he's on the front line.
Who'd want to be like having to fight him hand in a fucking... If it came down to fisticuffs, man, you're fucked. You're fucked.
I don't think he would ever...
I think he would swat him real good.
Fucking Christ.
You were talking about draft dodgers in the beginning of this whole fiasco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it really got us on a fun path.
No, he.
Really happy I'm here.
You saw the notes, right?
Super cool, guys. Great time. Talk to you later.
You saw the notes, right?
Yeah, they were terrible. I told them to get rid of half of them.
You didn't tell me anything.
I said, miss me with that bullshit. Let's talk about fun stuff.
I did miss you. That's why I invited you.
Oh, thank you.
We're getting to the fun stuff. Stuff I'm actually looking forward to talking to you about. Because I enjoyed when you guys talked about wrestling last time. I caught up on quite a bit.
You probably caught up in the same way as I caught up and shit. I don't fucking remember.
Me telling
Rich
you.
is,
Me
Rich
telling
is
you
my
guys?
knowledge pool.
Yeah,
I like
pretty
to. I
don't really even watch it as much as I used to. I just kind of like watch all the news sites.
I just watch all of it.
Rich is like my news pool, my knowledge pool for wrestling. So I like to just dip my toes in and then just dive in.
Rich, you got to put a little more water in that pool because it's pretty shallow here.
Yeah, kind of hit my head on the bottom.
It's
a couple
incredibly shallow.
times. It's just like our gene pool.
It's called the double entendre.
Deadpool.
In case you wanted to know.
He's inside. He's going in your back door. Oh God, he's inside
What
you.
the fuck are you talking about draft dodgers in the beginning? I don't remember.
This is
No,
exhausting.
the whole baby boomer.
Yeah.
Girls draft dodging. We made the comment.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go further with it.
No, you made the comment about are men gonna be looked
No,
at?
I just it was a random thought when I was at work, and I was like, would draft dodgers now be scrutinized the same way they were in the '60s?
Probably not.
I didn't think so either.
What do you think?
I'm sorry, I'm texting somebody. I'm tweeting right now.
tweeting about draft
I'm
dodgers.
sorry, I'm on Twitter. What was the question? I got my... All right, so I'm talking about Elden Ring to somebody on my phone.
That's cool. We can talk about that.
I
I'd like to learn more
almost
about that.
considered thinking about getting it.
You ain't built for it. You
I
ain't built like that, fam.
no, because I don't like to take that much time. And although I play fucking Brawlhalla on my whatever like
Warhawk.
Saturdays and shit.
Call of Duty, Rumble in my tumble.
Yeah, but tumble.
Rumble
Yeah, but
in
Call
my
of Duty,
tumble.
we like that was what a couple months, and we were just
We played a lot of zombies.
yeah. But that was back in the day before family, before
Call of
kids,
Duty-
before responsibility.
Call of Duty is the Nickelback of video games.
Now it is
Just
yeah.
like Jack Daniels
Chad
is the
Kroger?
Nickelback.
except
of,
except when they
alcohol.
had prop hunt put in it, and then I was like, all right, Call of Duty's awesome again for about a month.
And then it's like old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, I remember why I put this down.
I like when you put it down.
Drop it like it's hot.
Toby Maguire to cameo in Morbius.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That was this. I'm surprised you don't know any more about that.
No, I mean I heard that. I didn't.
I
have an
heard it.
opportunity to research it though.
No, yeah, that's all I did is I heard something about Maguire cameoing.
So
which
are
I don't
we
even
led
know
to
why.
assume that's his universe? Because they have never specified what Spider-Man universe that is.
Was there? No, that was Andrew Garfield's getting his third movie.
Yeah.
Allegedly, there's never been any confirmation.
There's no confirmation yet.
No.
Damn it.
He actually just came out and said he's not planning to ever play Spider-Man again. But Garfield is hilarious, and he's probably
Tom
just
Holland he's
trolling again because that's what he did. He's like, I'm definitely not in No Way Home. I'm definitely not in No Way Home.
Maybe.
Garfield's awesome.
But I don't know why. Like Maguire
Yes.
almost seems like he hates Hollywood.
Well, it's funny. It's funny because there was an interview I watched because I thought the same thing. But he actually said it was almost cathartic to go back to the role.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like go back to where he, because he did almost resent it for a while. But going back and then seeing the young guys and giving them tips and stuff like that, he said he loved that. It was
He
like,
probably
that was fun.
hated
Oh.
it just for the attention he constantly gets.
Well,
and
he was like
everything.
he was an actual actor. Like he wasn't just
Right.
going to be like a action star. He wanted to be the
didn't
person-
want to get typecasted.
right. He wanted to be the Oscar winner. He wanted to be that guy. He was always in those roles. But it was cathartic for him to go back. Actually,
Right.
What was the movie he was in? He plays a soldier who goes gets captured.
I know what you're talking
with
about.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I
that
don't know
was
the name of it, but
fucking good.
He's
movie.
he's great. I mean,
Jake
he's
Gyllenhaal,
actually a really good
Jarhead?
actor.
No,
No,
it's
I know.
another military movie. Tobey Maguire plays a soldier who comes back from war.
They think he's dead, and his brother is now with his wife, or at least they have some sort of like an affair.
Oh, the sixth day.
No. They don't have an affair. Is
that what it's called?
He
No.
comes in.
That's a Schwarzenegger movie.
Yeah. He comes.
I've got the clone of he's got my wife.
He comes into.
What did I do wrong?
He comes into the.
It's my cookie.
my favorite Arnold. Well, we can do this all night.
I know.
You want your fucking collateral damage? Here's your collateral damage. Wow!
I hope you left enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it into your stomach.
Who
What
is
did you do
your
with Sully? I let him go.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? No.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
bitch.
CIA's got you pushing too many pencils.
You always knew when to give up.
Stick around.
Tobey Maguire comes back from war. He went through some crazy shit. Jake Gyllenhaal comes
Benedict let off some steam.
Jake Gyllenhaal plays his brother, who sort of takes over the role of helping his estranged wife and children carry on, like go along with life. He's not having an affair with them or
It's fucking literally called Brothers.
There you go, brothers. And Tobey Maguire does he's such a good actor, dramatic role. Like he's standing in the front yard at one point, like screaming at the cops, pointing a gun at him, puts the gun to his head like he's gonna kill himself.
What dialogue?
You should have done that in the Arnold voice.
Arnold should be in every fucking movie ever.
He should.
Every military movie ever.
He should.
Band of Brothers, Saving Private
Put that
Ryan,
fucking gun at me.
Saving Private
I'm
Ryan.
screaming at you.
See, this is that hood shit that I want to talk about. Fuck all that politics shit.
Yeah.
That hood red shit.
Yeah, so, all right, Tobey Maguire, Morbius. Nobody knows.
I'm looking forward to that. I really
Morbius
wanna-
was supposed to come out like fucking 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like that Mahar guy on, or what's his name on Monday Night Raw. They keep Veer or whatever his name is.
I don't even know who
They
you're talking
They
about.
keep doing vignettes for this guy. It's been like a year. And he has never like it says is coming, and and everyone just laughs now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's like no. So right, there was one thread that made me laugh.
He's in one of the shipping containers
wrote-
off the coast of California still.
Somebody wrote on a post, what is he, fucking walking to Raw? That would have me going. I was like, yeah, that's funny.
Oh, jeez. This one I just learned yesterday. The first teaser of Thor for Love and Thunder is set to drop this month.
Can't wait.
That one on Twitter.
The Twitter.
Yeah. Someone tweeted it, retweeted it.
You twit.
And then I reddit it.
Is that my stomach may be rumbling, but your feet reek. Just want to point that out.
Man, you're all disabled.
No. Nice fucking try. They don't.
Probably Putin.
He really just smelled his foot.
Yeah.
On camera.
I've already.
And this is going to be a clip for TikTok.
No,
Hey,
I
that's
change
what's
my socks. I change my socks every day
That's
after
what's
work
up.
because my feet do sweat.
That's what's
I
up.
spray them with a Dr. Scholl's foot spray, and then I put a fresh pair of socks on.
The new Batman movie looks... Well, the reviews
with
have been
Christopher-
fucking good.
I'm actually going on Wednesday.
Are you?
I am so pumped for it.
John Campia
Robert
said
Pattinson.
It was fucking incredible.
Everybody's saying if anything I see, it's like all good reviews. I've always said Pattinson's actually a great actor. People are sleeping on him, trying to paint him in that corner of I'm gonna say Twitter, Twilight.
Yeah.
Well, he said
He's been in amazing movies.
Remember Me?
The Lighthouse,
With
The Devil
Pierce
All the
Brosnan.
Time.
Robert Pattinson, Pierce Brosnan. Remember Me? It's a 9/11 movie. You don't know it till the very end.
Yeah.
They do a pan out, and Robert Pattinson is in his father's office,
He's a good actor.
like
dude.
3/4 of the way up one of the Twin Towers, and you don't realize it.
You see the plane coming in?
No, you see it as they zoom away, as he's in the office, he looks at his father's desk. The date on it says 9/11, 2001.
Right.
And then it's like, oh shit. Then they pan out, and it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Good movie.
And going back to Batman,
Lighthouse still. Good movie.
Yeah, Devil All the Time also is a great movie.
I haven't seen that.
It's on Netflix.
Check it out. That's what's up.
Anyway, that's
what's
so
up.
anyway,
Check it
Batman.
out. 4-star. Check it out.
Paul Dano's. to
Anyone
me,
gets that?
Paul Dano's probably going to steal the show in that movie.
Yeah.
Super under. He's the guy playing the Riddler.
Oh.
Super
You see
underrated.
Colin Farrell? The makeup on Colin
Yeah,
Farrell?
that's crazy, dude.
Fucking didn't even know it was
Whoa,
him.
hold up a
Crazy, bro.
second. Colin Farrell.
He's playing the Penguin.
Yeah,
that's fucking.
And
Colin
if you see
Farrell,
the
bro.
makeup, it doesn't even fucking look like.
That's what I'm like confused. I'm like, I don't remember seeing him in anything.
Yeah, he's the
Penguin.
He's the Penguin.
Holy shit, Danny DeVito.
The only way you can tell is if you
Oswald
like stare.
Cobblepot.
If you stare at his fucking eyes, you're like, that is Colin Farrell.
I think
The fucking makeup is incredible.
I think Danny DeVito was better.
You haven't even seen the
You haven't
movie.
seen the movie yet.
Danny DeVito, the original Penguin.
You haven't seen this Penguin.
No, I haven't.
Then how can you make that assessment?
Because Jack Nicholson.
You're right, but you're wrong.
Wait, his
Jack-
response made zero sense. He just said, "Yes, we
I told
know,
you.
we know the role."
The one thing he said depleted
Fuck
everything
off.
else for the show.
You haven't even seen this movie yet. Danny DeVito, the Penguin. No shit. You haven't seen the other one?
That's what we're talking about.
No, but this one does look good. I like the one part in the trailer where you see Robert
Pattinson, Batman.
He's fighting
But you know, if you think that's crazy, it's like Xbox.
the henchman.
You know, Xbox and then Russia.
Okay, go.
And that's why I like Slimer
no,
from
go fuck
Ghostbusters.
ahead. Go fuck ahead. It's all good. Go ahead. You guys are all fucking good. Have fun.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Well, I'm out. Have fun. You're on your own, buddy.
Sorry, Charlie.
Oh boy.
You know I love you, baby.
Oh,
That's what's up.
no, I feel better. No, I just like the aggression in that one scene during the trailer where he's fighting the henchman.
A lot of people are saying
And he's just going.
They're
He's like,
saying it's fucking brutal. Like,
oh,
Yeah.
and it's like a noir like detective movie, which it always should have been anyway, because that's what Batman is, the greatest detective in the world or whatever.
Can't be said that it was like this is the closest iteration of Batman taken right out of the comic books.
Yeah, I'm looking
yeah,
forward
for
to
DC
it.
Comics.
DC
I'm
Comics.
actually
Detective
really looking
Comics,
forward to seeing it.
yeah.
I'm going to get a chance on Wednesday.
That's what DC stands for.
So
No joke. It's fucking stupid. No offense.
Jim Carrey, Riddler, bro.
He was. I don't care. Fuck you. He was good.
Actually, I like that.
Yeah.
MJF and CM Punk promo.
It was pretty good.
CM Punk's coming back.
Oh my god, let's not do this.
No, seriously. It wasn't he the
We
one that went to
literally talked
MMA.
about it in the last
Oh,
show,
that's
so.
right. I spaced. Sorry.
Been back.
I spaced. I don't watch. I fucking learn from you fuckheads.
That's why you listen.
Holy fuck.
That's why you're supposed to listen.
Yeah, but much like our sex life, it's in one hole and out the other. That's right.
I don't really. Anatomy, biology.
What's like out the nose? I don't know. Whatever.
Swallow. It comes out you pooper.
So CM Punk got all bloodied up.
So anyway, pretty good promo, to be honest.
It was a good promo. Yeah.
And allegedly it was actually a pretty true story about his come up.
It was kind of a two-part promo too.
Yeah.
Because the one from was it last week? I think.
I'm gonna have to watch this.
Yeah, it's actually, but have you seen the turnaround? Right, he's already
The one from this past week.
Yeah, he already lured him in.
Yeah,
and they were
yeah.
supposed to like hug it out, and then he gave him the.
It kicks him like square. It wasn't
In
even
the
like
balls.
a wrestling kick in the balls. It was.
Yeah.
It was like it's like an old man kicking a ball away from him. So I was like,
dude,
boom!
I gotta be honest. I think they should have let that breathe a little longer, because that was a great like babyface promo, right?
Right, yeah.
So like they could have got that at least wait until the pay per view, which is this weekend, and then have him do it then.
during the match.
Kind of like what Jericho did at WrestleMania 19. He hugs Michaels at the end, and then he kicks him right in the balls.
Yeah.
Should have did something like that.
What?
That was 19, right?
What pay-per-view is coming up this weekend?
It's for AEW. The one where CM Punk. Did you know CM Punk's back?
No, I did not.
Yeah,
Thank you
dude,
for telling me.
great.
Did you know
That's
AEW
what's
exists?
up. Yes, we've talked about AEW in the past. You have one of their belts here. No.
AEW? No, I don't.
No.
Actually, he does not.
Yeah, Ring of Honor.
Yeah, sorry.
Tony Khan fucking owns.
He is getting good at segues. Ring of Honor's back.
Yeah. Tony Khan, the owner
Continuity.
of
Continuity,
AEW,
baby. Come on,
Owner
give me one of these. Give me one of these.
owner of AEW, bought Ring of Honor, which I'm happy.
So here's my theory, and it may be accurate, it may not be, but this whole Cody thing is a swerve, and he's going to show up on Ring of Honor.
You think so?
I think
Cody
it's possible.
who?
Cody
I've heard a
Rhodes,
lot of
Dusty
people-
Rhodes' son.
Really?
I've heard a lot of rumors that he was already in negotiation or
Dusty
set to
Rhodes.
debut.
And then there was something I read either today or yesterday, I can't remember when, but
He was cool.
that those have fizzled out.
Really?
The conversations with him in WWE. So maybe this was all an
Stone-
elaborate swerve, bro.
Whoa, did you say Stone Cold?
Speaking of Stone Cold, he's coming back too.
Maybe. That's later on. But,
That's right. You did have that on the
I'll,
list.
trying
no,
to-
actually, I will hit that. There was WWE had overture for Stone Cold Steve Austin's return at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but then he also put out that picture of him with the tilapia and the rice and eating healthy.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna. Do you think he's going to do it? I've heard rumor that he already agreed to, and initially it was KO.
He's being linked to KO the whole
Kevin,
time.
but then I also heard Goldberg.
It better not be Goldberg.
That'd
The
be-
two of them would be a terrible match.
Yeah, even back in the early days, it would.
And at least then they were young and healthy. Like this would be a.
But it still wouldn't be great.
KO can carry him.
Goldberg is still pretty fucking good looking shape.
Yeah, he
is,
terrible
but
in the ring.
his ring work.
Oh yeah, no.
terrible.
I don't,
And
so
you can
Cena.
be if you're like KO is a fucking train wreck physically.
But he's one of the most.
Kevin Owens.
athletic,
He's a good fucking
He's
wrestler.
one of the most
though.
athletic dudes
Yeah.
out there right
just
now.
making sure. I don't know why
Yeah,
you guys call him KO. But
He's a good wrestler.
I mean, we can
though.
call him
He
Kevin
can
Steen
work.
if you'd like.
Owens, I thought. Never mind.
It is.
Not Owen Hart.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson's a wrestler now.
Wow.
The actor.
Yeah. Not
He was
really.
also in the Loki show.
Not
Good
really.
show.
You guys are fuck. Okay, thank you. Ass.
Cesaro leaves WWE quietly. With
Yeah, he didn't. They were in negotiations, but he
that fizzled out.
He chose not to sign. He's betting on himself. I mean, he's what 41.
Yeah.
He's got to get at least one chance at the top, and I guess that you'd have to believe
Ring of Honor.
That'd be cool, because that would be continuity. It would back where he kind of really got his name out there.
Right.
Kings of Wrestling. Have him and
You know,
what's his name team back up again?
Ring of Honor is I like it for numerous reasons. One is it's not just going to die and go away.
Yeah.
Like it's not just going to disappear. Two is AEW is going to have a place for these signed talent that they don't use.
Yeah.
Like WWE had before their multi-mass releases for these guys to go. And as long as they run Ring of Honor as a separate thing, not like NXT, but a completely separate thing from AEW, and they have their own thing. And maybe they do crossover things here and there, but just have Tony Khan.
It offers perspective though to why he is hoarding talent. Like why he just keeps signing people and signing.
Tony
people.
Khan?
Yeah, because maybe
Yeah.
he had this kind of plan all along, and he was
Possibly.
You know what I mean? Maybe
And-
he's smarter than we think.
Ring of Honor brought it up after their last show, or right
He's
before their
gotta
last
stay
show.
the hell away from an open mic, though, man. He's awful.
Kind of crazy.
yeah.
I bought Ring of Honor.
Yeah, like
And that's a slight exaggeration of his delivery during that promo. Like, and there is no Shane McMahon.
wait,
I'm Shane. I'm the one.
who let this maniac in the ring? Like,
He did. He owns it. He can.
no, but he's like some bum, like walking
at
down the
least-
street just saying things.
I will say this, not as like a super
I see
pro
a lot of bums
WWE or
in the
anything.
streets when-
At
where I
least
work.
McMahon could fucking
Literally.
cut a promo.
Virtually.
Yeah. Tony Kahn should never cut a promo.
No.
Ever.
You can love the product, but doesn't mean you're good at
No.
it. Like,
He is shit, dude. It's embarrassing to watch.
I heard rumors that
Fucking
Shane
embarrassed.
McMahon was gonna go to AEW, which I was like,
can't happen.
I highly doubt it happened, but
He
boy, that
loves-
would be awesome.
He loves MMA. If anything, he'd probably get stock in something like that again.
Shane?
Yeah. He loves MMA.
I'm not saying he doesn't love it, but
I have heard
Shane
that.
McMahon in MMA?
Not in it.
No.
All right.
Like being a
Like Bellator or
shareholder,
something,
like a
or-
shareholder. Or,
No.
Or
yeah.
one or so. Actually, UFC owns all those, so
yeah.
Yeah. He but like a
Maybe
lot of
Shane is
starting
not
his
competing
own?
with Dana White.
Maybe
I can tell
starting
you
his
that.
No.
own.
he could try.
Maybe.
Something like that. I
Didn't
I'm
he-
speculating.
Wasn't that the thing they did that WWE
I'll be his
Underground?
first
Yeah,
fighter.
they're trying to.
that lasted about 6
because
minutes.
Shane is obsessed with MMA.
I'll be his first fighter. Shane McMahon can hire me for
He
whatever.
just got knocked out.
with the wig party shirt,
Yes.
though. You gonna have it tattooed on you.
I'll tattoo
Or,
it.
hello, my name is Wig Party.
I'll put it.
Wig
I'll put it
pride.
right here under the neck, cover the beard.
Speaking of fighters, you see what happened with Cain Velasquez?
No.
He is up on murder charges.
Yes. I was thinking,
Shooting at people.
I was gonna say he's. It's all under investigation right now, but
Really?
it's like legit.
Yeah, I
shit.
Oh yeah,
Completely.
he's in. He's
locked
custody.
up.
I
He's in
completely missed that one.
Oh, dude.
One story, which I don't know, maybe if you've been following more closely than I have, I read that he was shooting at someone who was a convicted pedo.
Yeah.
and he missed. Must be a terrible shot.
Yeah.
And he hit or either hit or shot at someone else. Maybe he had the wrong person.
Oh, fuck, it
I don't even know.
stings.
Like,
No,
it's
the
crazy,
The
though.
article I read, the person there is a record.
Yeah.
Convicted pedophile. he was shooting in. Now, the eyewitness report was it was premeditated, but the main report was it was premeditated. But from eyewitness report, it was more of a kind of angry. So
I'll fucking shoot you. So WWE definitely missed or dodged a bullet with him. Get it? But no, remember he was in WWE briefly?
Yeah.
They definitely dodged that.
Yeah.
That was the only reason he was there, so Brock Lesnar could get his win back from UFC.
Which is so dumb.
oh god, I could beat you in the ring. I'll beat you in
What
this
else you
ring.
got? What else you got?
I brought this up with you before, but I wanted to get your perspective of Netflix owning the rights to Henry Cavill's face.
Oh, God.
Why he didn't show up at the end.
Did you? Are you guys all? You're all caught up on?
No, but I saw the end of it. So I saw when he showed up, and I just, like I said to you, I thought it was weird.
It's the best new show I've seen in a long time.
I saw a TikTok video where
You're
you
late,
see,
dickheads.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was weird when you could see Superman's, like, shadowed chest up, like, full on.
I wonder if there is some accuracy to having the rights, because he is signed to Netflix.
He is.
With The Witcher and the movies like the Sherlock Holmes movie and shit like that. So I wonder if there is an element of truth or if he was just trolling, because Cavill's a great dude. Like, he's funny.
The Witcher, great fucking show.
Yeah, and he's like a nerd like us. Like, builds his own computers, and he wanted to be The Witcher because it's his favorite video game.
Yep.
He can't.
I did read that.
For it. Yeah,
I did read that.
He's basically
It's like
one
Ryan
of us.
Reynolds with Deadpool.
Yep.
He's one of us, except that he's really tall, jacked, handsome, rich. He's everything that
Not this
we're
rich.
not. Actually,
He's everything I find attractive about
I'm gonna go
The
back
Witcher.
to killing myself again.
Yeah, so I wanted to get your perspective on that.
I think they could be. There could
Well, this was reported.
be elements of truth to
It
that.
was like Netflix is a report that Netflix owns the rights to Henry Cavill's face as Superman. As we
Okay, so he doesn't own, like, he can star in other movies with other companies. He just, if anybody has a Superman, they can't. Okay.
It's so weird too, like that whole like juxtaposition. Like, now Netflix owns his face.
That's not weird. The weird part is somebody can own the likeness of your face.
But why do
Yeah.
they have Superman?
Fucking-
Why does
fucking
Netflix
bizarre.
have Superman? It doesn't even make sense.
Don't they? Didn't they have Supergirl or
Do me a favor.
bullshit like that?
Call Henry. Call Henry up and let's get that contract.
All right, hold
I
on.
want to know what the contract says.
Super bitch.
Hey, Soups.
Soups.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo, Soup.
I have it under my phone as Soups.
Carol.
not Henry or anything.
Hey,
it's
G.
It's Soups. Buddy Murphy.
But it's spelled SOUPS.
I can't spell.
SUOPS.
Buddy Murphy debuting on Dynamite. Which that's about the same reactions I had right there.
Yeah, dude. I was like,
You tell me Rumble too?
There it is. That was a good one. I hope that one
That's our fourth fucking host right there.
yeah. That's how I
Hey.
felt about Buddy Murphy.
So let me ask, what's Dynamite? Another wrestling organization?
Yeah, it's a shit. It's AEW.
AEW's premiere, I guess, like Monday Night Raw type show.
Okay.
That was their first one, right?
And then they acted like we cared. Like, who cares?
Yeah, it was reported like
We don't, like, who cares?
It
He
was
wasn't like a big star.
no.
Worst thing that ever happened to that guy was
He's gonna go to Ring of Honor.
him and his old tag team partner, that Blake. Or was he Blake? But anyway, the team that they had in the old NXT, they were really good. That was a great team. They both had long blonde.
Isn't he
blondish
the
hair
one
at
that
the
was
time.
he was a figure collector or some shit too? Or
No, that's-
no, buddy. He was on
He was in
super the super oh fuck, what's his name? That the toy collector on YouTube that had
shit.
its own backyard wrestling federation, and he would every now and again show up on it. I think
Or are you thinking about
Super
Cardona
Pop, Silly
and-
Super Pop, or whatever the hell his name is, his channel is.
I don't know that one.
He was the one that
Ugh.
got his ass kicked in an indie show by an actual wrestler because they were pissed because he was some backyard wrestler that was getting airtime on an actual indie
Really?
fed. Yeah,
I gotta
And
look
he,
this up.
he got
This is hilarious.
he got his ass kicked in the ring, and this is like a year or two ago.
This is the tag team partner for Buddy Murphy.
No, not him.
Oh,
it was
okay.
I think Buddy Murphy's the one that would show up on this guy's internet.
Buddy Murphy
channel.
isn't he the one that just debuted on AEW?
Yeah, and that goes full circle. That whole conversation.
Yeah, that was very confusing. Let's move on.
I already said the Stone Cold thing. Brock Lesnar being set up possibly as the new Hulk Hogan with the
I read that. It makes sense. I mean, in a lot of ways, but there's not going to be a lot of time left to do that.
This is actually I woke up in the morning for whatever reason. It was the first idea that popped in my head. And like,
although you see his Wrestlemania record, it's not that great.
No, because he lost to Seth Rollins.
He's lost to Drew.
He's lost to Drew.
He's lost to Roman.
Yeah, he lost to. Well, that was the one against where Seth Rollins came out,
right?
Cashed in. So I guess technically, so he lost to. But
was Triple H at Mania?
I don't know. Was it at Mania?
I think it might have been.
Lesnar beat Goldberg.
He beat Goldberg in the rematch. He lost to Goldberg in 2004.
The original.
Yeah. Then he beat Undertaker, which is probably the most notable one.
Which that's his biggest one.
I think that's one of the best organic reaction in fans probably ever.
I was just looking at the TV that time, and I'm like, what? No.
I'm not going to lie. I was like, fuck yes. One, because I like Brock Lesnar.
I do too. I think he's great right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was butthurt.
Two,
I was a little bit at the time.
Because the reaction, like I've said over and over, the reaction of everybody, the people there.
They made it up to me that night, though, with Daniel Bryan. So
Yeah.
They made it up to me. I'm like, all right.
What a roller coaster of emotion. Like, what?
Well played, WWE. Well played.
Yeah.
Because that's still one of my top favorite WrestleMania moments is that win.
His longevity, he's been here since 2002.
Yeah.
Not the entire time, and into NFL, sort of, and then UFC.
Plus, he's the biggest draw. He also doesn't have to wrestle all the time.
Yeah.
It's very... the parallels are there. For, like the new Hogan. He's great right now as a face, though. I love him as a face.
And the longevity, you made a comment about the longevity being there. I don't know. Hulk Hogan was in the business for how fucking long?
About 67 years.
If you ask him, it depends on that time zone thing when he went to when he wrestled for 400 days.
Well, if you include the time zone going to Japan, I was actually in wrestling.
Time zones, brother.
We're crossing time zones. I was actually in wrestling for about 103 years.
He once said that he wrestled. What was it? 400 days in a year.
Yeah, 400 days a year of crossing time zones.
Crossing time.
Oh God,
that's something you would say.
Makes sense though. That's what's up.
Well, wait, what?
You guys understand what I'm saying? That's all that matters. No, but Hulk Hogan, he was even as old as
what was it? Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
That was on. That was on TikTok. There was some guy.
I need the Hulk Hogan
reading
the whole Hogan.
He was reading it was like a Craigslist advertisement or marketplace advertisement.
It was the figure, right?
Of a Hogan figure. And in the description was Hole, WHOLE.
Kogan.
Kogan, COGAN. Hulk Hogan. Like a rare Hulk Hogan action figure. And I don't know what it was, like $15, whatever. Hulk Hogan. So now I've seen on YouTube videos a running joke of Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
But I think Brock Lesnar is kind of the new Hogan as far as longevity.
You think he's going to win?
Maybe not the racist.
Yeah. There's all that. I don't see why you have him win unless he's coming back regularly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the only person that Reigns should lose to is probably The Rock, and he's not coming back.
I don't want the fucking Rock to come back.
I kind of do.
Why? I was going to say why. Dude, that was part of the Attitude Era.
Because he doesn't need to.
No, he doesn't
it would be pretty dope if he did.
I was gonna say it'd be nice to have that nostalgic moment back a little bit.
Yes,
he doesn't need to, but it'd be a lot cooler if he did.
Yes, but you're just McMahon is constantly doing what he's been doing over the last decade.
They can't build new stars, dude.
Relying on old stars to come back, and then it's just the idea is awesome, but then you see him come back, minus The Rock because he's fucking steroid freak.
Someone does get
come back and they
squander it.
They look just old and just kind of a shell of what they were.
The Rock doesn't look like that though.
No,
Rock looks more juiced up.
And I mean, if anything,
you saw him at the Super Bowl, right?
You're right. Man. Yeah,
he looks like a monster.
Actually, not a bad color on him either. That outfit was kind of popping.
Yeah,
Did you notice anything about his outfit though? It's very interesting. He was wearing colors for both teams. Very political of him.
Oh, of course he was.
Very political.
That I did not pay attention to. I just noticed it was very.
Just looking at his bulge.
No. Yeah, just good material, dude. The material.
It was good material. It was very revealing.
No, it was the color with his build. A lot of people they have to get seriously special tailored suits. That suit, the outfit he was wearing, probably could have been
He's
an off the
drooling
shoulder.
right now. I can see it.
No, I'm not. Oh, fuck you. That outfit and with that color, he probably could have gotten that off a shelf, and I'd be like, I wanted that suit.
And he could have got it off me too if he wanted.
Like, you would say no to The Rock?
On next week's episode of Ghost Load.
You would mouth hug The Rock if he asked you to.
No.
Don't say no.
No.
No, but you said squander, kind of draw it out. Dude, that's always worked. You use some of the old talent to bring in some of the new talent.
That's the idea, but that's never what they fucking do.
They haven't been able to do that in like 20 years.
Well, that's because fucking
And when they
nobody
did
like
try
us
it-
is running the shit.
When they did try it,
Yeah, right.
when they did try it, they had The Rock, kind of semi-push Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
that, like 2016 or whatever? the
Yeah,
hell
when he
that was?
came in
Mid-teens.
and
then
he
he-
cleared the ring and helped him out.
Yeah, and he raised his hand. The whole fans are booing, and Roman Reigns, and then The Rock is
That's
like,
when
"Oh boy,"
the world hated Roman Reigns. Now everyone loves him. Now
because
he's
they let him beat him.
he's incredible now.
Yeah.
He's never been better than he is
There's no
this last
suffer
year.
and succotash promos anymore.
He's been incredible this last year.
But
Paul
The
Heyman.
Rock helped build him up.
No,
I know in that moment, The Rock helped like portray him.
The
and kind
Rock
of
did,
flip
in
it.
that moment. The Rock did absolutely nothing. Am I right?
Yeah, he didn't do it.
He didn't do anything there because Roman Reigns.
If
was,
anything, it got himself over because it was just a rock pop and that was it.
Yeah.
And then they booed it because they didn't want Reigns to be on top of that at that point in time.
Roman
now everyone's
Reigns,
grown to love and respect Reigns
Yeah.
because he's great.
back then, Roman Reigns was a script-fed sort of
And-
face.
and, force-fed,
I mean, he was meant to be a face, but he just
Way
wasn't.
better as a heel.
The last thing I have here is Vince inducting the Undertaker into the Hall of Fame.
About time.
See, I sort of, in a way, I sort of predicted that because this is not entirely the same way. I said, I might have messaged you. I don't remember if I did or didn't. But
No.
I've been saying that I
He
think
never
that...
messages me.
Anyway.
He blows up my fucking phone.
That's what's up.
Mostly,
I was thinking
pictures.
that he would Taker would be the first one to actually thank Vince.
but Vince is gonna fucking be there.
Yeah,
which
I know.
is like,
And
that's my initial reaction is like, what?
Speaking of Vince, I'm glad because this is all topical. I just listened yesterday to he was on what's the commentator's name?
McPhee?
McPhee, Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
He actually did his show.
That's where I actually saw this.
Dude,
from.
it was an incredible episode.
I have to
Was it?
ask something. The comment you just made, he's actually going to be there.
McMahon
Has
is
never-
notorious for not only not being. Well, he inducted Stone Cold, so it's not entirely true.
Yeah, but he's notoriously not there, and they're not allowed to thank him
Yeah.
because he doesn't want anything to be about himself.
Yeah, for when
Which is
they're
actually admirable.
Yeah, when they're inducted into the Hall of
So
Fame,
that's kind of a cool thing.
it is.
It is. But,
But the fact that McMahon inducted Austin, which I think is the perfect person to induct Austin,
it has to be.
Oh, yeah.
because that was the greatest rivalry probably in
Unless
wrestling
it's
ever.
JR. Unless it was JR.
Either JR or
Vince or JR are the only two right people to
I mean,
do
you
it.
could have different wrestlers. I mean, there's
Nah, I mean, Brett
Each-
maybe.
The Rock,
The Rock maybe. No, it's got to be either it had to be
JR
Vince or JR.
And I think Vince is the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not because it's Vince, but because the rivalry they had was.
It made sense.
Yeah.
Well, in that essence,
Synonymous with each other and why it got so
In-
big
in-
and famous.
in that essence, then, I remember one. I don't know if it was Monday Night Raw or Sunday Night, whatever it used to be called.
Heat.
Yeah, Sunday Night Heat, maybe. Wasn't there
I
a bit
wouldn't.
when Undertaker had Stephanie McMahon in a casket
No, that was a cross.
on the cross?
Yeah. and
yes.
Stone Cold came out and that was Raw.
I think yeah. You said the Stone Cold Steve Austin Vince McMahon rivalry.
That was a corporate ministry. That was right before they became the corporate
But it does
ministry, I
make
think.
sense for Vince to be the one to induct Taker coming back because it's his creation.
Well,
With
that
just the
and-
perfect guy to play the role.
That and I mean, on that podcast there for what's his face.
Pat McAfee, right?
Yeah. He said
Great show. It was great. Really, it was such a
I haven't watched. I watched the one with Brock
It's on
Lesnar.
Spotify. You can just get the interview.
Oh yeah.
It's a fascinating listen.
Is it the one where you're what?
Yeah, when he just does
Yeah.
Austin impressions the
Yes.
whole time. I'm like, this is great. Like this Brock Lesnar.
They also said towards the end of it that Vince still squats 1,000 fucking pounds.
I'm not surprised.
That's crazy, bro.
He was showing
like
Steroids
almost
for a
80.
long time.
He's almost 80.
Steroids for a long time.
But still, though, you got to put in
Works.
the work.
Oh fuck yeah!
You got to put in the work.
Yeah,
to,
you can take
know.
if you take steroids just on your own, don't
Just
do
be a fat
anything.
piece
You
of
just
shit.
get fat. Just get fat and moody. But
like you,
And
have
that's an episode.
like you're on a period. It all makes sense now.
well, if you don't take estrogen blockers, yeah, basically, that's basically what happens. And you start looking at drapes.
You know,
and
it's funny.
You take estrogen blockers?
you get
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
you get
I saw a
Finally being a man.
I saw a TikTok video. Speaking of steroids, there was a woman working out. And she's fucking monstrous, and she crushes a watermelon in the tub, and it shows a. I won't say too much details about
You-
the
you
guy,
cut this part out.
all right.
but he.
Thanks everybody. Like, subscribe,
And tweet.
The guy ends up.
and twit us.
The guy.
Definitely don't want to be associated with that.
It was the TikTok video. It
Also,
was
share
funny.
us on. We're on different social media platforms. You want to shout anything out? Any of you? No. All right. Putin.
TikTok,
You're there.
Twitter, Facebook,
Peace.
YouTube, Grinder.
What?
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 Uber Eats.